Annyeong Buzz! Welcome back to the channel where we talk all things K-pop, especially BTS. Because let's be honest, when BTS moves, the whole industry feels it. And today we are talking about a major turning point in K-pop history. After 3 long years, BTS is finally becoming 7 again. Yep, it's official. The full group will be reunited this June. I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for this moment like it's a drama finale. So let's break it all down, talk about what's really happening, what to expect, and, of course, how we feel about it. I'll share my honest thoughts, and I want to hear yours too. So be ready to drop your opinions in the comments because this is not just news. This is an emotional reset for ARMY around the world. First up, let's talk timelines. RM and V were just discharged on June 10th, and they both looked so happy and healthy. V especially looked really thoughtful in his comments, saying he used this time to reflect on his mind and body. And of course, RM being RM gave us another iconic saxophone performance, which, by the way, is slowly becoming his unofficial military discharge tradition. It's chaotic and sweet and so totally Namjoon. I love it. And guess what? Just 1 day later, on June 11th, Jimin and Jungkook will be out too. Yes, our golden maknae and angel-voiced Jimin will be discharged from the 5th Infantry Division, which, fun fact, is the same unit that Jin was in. There's something kind of beautiful about that, like it comes full circle. And speaking of Jin, he's already prepping for a solo fan concert tour. More on that in a bit. Now, Suga, aka Min Yoongi, will wrap things up on June 21st. He served in a different way, working as a public service worker after his surgery. But that doesn't make his journey any less meaningful. So yeah, by the end of this month, we will officially have all 7 members back. Just saying that out loud gives me goosebumps. It's been too long. Now I know the biggest question on everyone's mind is, when will we see them together again? And the good news is, very, very soon. BTS Festa 2025 is happening on June 13th and 14th. It's their 12th debut anniversary, and if you've been a longtime ARMY, you know that BTS Festa is always full of surprises. This year, the venue is Kintex in Goyangsi, and HYBE literally wrapped the building with a massive "We Are Back" banner. Like, no subtlety, just straight up emotional warfare, and I'm here for it. They've prepared things like a voice zone where we can hear voice messages from the members, and even a trophy zone. I'm not crying, you are. But here's what's even more interesting. JHope's encore concert, Hop on the Stage, is happening literally 1 kilometer away from the Festa venue on the same day. Same city, same vibe, and probably the same crowd. Do we dare to hope that we'll see some surprise appearances from the other members there too? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Jin, Jimin, or even RM and V show up. Jin made a surprise visit to Festa last year, the day after he was discharged, and held that adorable hug event with 1,000 ARMYs. So if that's anything to go by, get your tissues ready, because this year's Festa might go down in BTS history as the biggest emotional reunion ever. Now let's pause here for a second. I want to ask you, what are you hoping to see at this year's Festa? A group photo? A live performance? A teaser for their comeback? Tell me in the comments. I want to know what would make this reunion feel complete for you. Okay, let's move on to the big question. When is BTS making their comeback? Let's be honest, we all wish it was happening tomorrow. But realistically, it looks like we won't get a full group album this year. And honestly, I kind of respect that decision. After all, this is going to be their first group album in about 2 years, and their first post-military comeback. That's a big deal. RM has already said in his military discharge message that he wants to return to the stage as soon as possible. He said, "I want to perform the most. I'll work hard to quickly make an album and return to the stage." And V said something similar. He wants to run to ARMY with a cool stage. So while it might take some time, it's clear that they're already thinking ahead. And here's what's really exciting. It's been confirmed that each member will help plan the album's concept and direction themselves. Like, can we take a moment to appreciate how personal and artistic this comeback is going to be? These aren't just songs. They're stories written over years, including their time in the military. I'm expecting a lot of raw emotion, new perspectives, maybe even songs inspired by solitude, growth, or reflection. What do you think their next album theme should be? Personally, I would love to see a mix of the old and new. like a sound that reflects who they were, but also where they are now. Something like spring day energy, but with the wisdom of yet to come. Do you feel me on that? All right, take a breath because we still have more to talk about. But let's wrap up this first half here. Up next, we're going to talk about Jin's solo tour, the upcoming world tour hints, and what kind of synergy BTS might show now that they're all older, wiser, and reunited. But before we get into that, don't forget to comment below. What are you most excited for in this new BTS chapter, the album, the tour, seeing them all just standing on one stage again? Let me know. I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. Now, let's talk about Jin. Our worldwide handsome Hyung is not wasting any time. He's kicking off his very first solo fan concert tour, and it's called Run Seok Jin Episode Tour. That name alone already feels personal and playful, like it's straight out of a BTS Run episode. The tour starts on June 28th and 29th in Goyang, and get this, he's going global. He's going to perform 18 times in 9 cities, including stops in Japan, the US, the UK, and even the Netherlands. So if you live near Anaheim, Dallas, Tampa, or Newark, your time is coming. And this tour isn't just about Jin performing solo, it's about reconnecting. He missed out on a lot of ARMY time while serving, and now he's giving it back tenfold. Honestly, I think this is such a Jin thing to do. He may be a little shy sometimes, but he really does love surprising fans with the most thoughtful experiences. What I'm really curious about is, will this solo tour tie into the bigger BTS comeback somehow? Like, could there be little clues or teasers planted in Jin's performances? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a typical overthinking ARMY here, but BTS has trained us to look for Easter eggs in everything. And of course, JHope is also staying busy. He's releasing a new digital single called Killin' It Girl on June 13th. It's the final part of his solo single project that's been going on since March. Honestly, this man has been non-stop creative, even during military service. He was planning and recording music. I think JHope's energy is going to be key in BTS's group comeback. He just has that natural performer vibe that lights up the stage. And can we just take a moment to appreciate how each member has evolved so much individually? Jungkook gave us a whole English language solo era with 7 and Standing Next to You. Jimin broke records and showed such a vulnerable side with Like Crazy. V went full jazz and romance with Layover. Suga gave us a raw, emotional journey with D-Day, and even a world tour as Agasti RM's Indigo was basically a lyrical art piece. And Jin's The Astronaut literally made us cry. Each of them grew so much creatively, and now they're going to bring all that experience into the next BTS album. Think about it. Their vocals, their songwriting, their visuals, all upgraded. Can you imagine what their synergy will look like now? That's what makes this next chapter so special. It's not just a comeback, it's a second act, just like they said. A chance to tell new stories, explore deeper emotions, and show the world that BTS is more than just a group. They're a movement that's growing and evolving right alongside their fans. RM even said, "Now I will try to run coolly as BTS RM." And V said, "I want to run to ARMY as soon as possible." That word, run, keeps popping up, doesn't it? It's like they've been waiting to take off again, and now the starting line is finally in sight. So here's what I want to ask you. What does this comeback mean to you personally? For me, it feels like a healing moment. The last few years have been tough for fans. We've waited patiently, supported solo projects, and kept the fandom alive. But let's be honest, nothing compares to seeing all 7 on stage together again. And this comeback might hit differently. We're all older. BTS is older. We've changed, and so have they. But that's what makes it beautiful, right? This reunion isn't just nostalgia, it's transformation. It's about who they've become and who we've become with them. Honestly, can't wait to hear what kind of music they're going to bring us. Will it be reflective, political, healing, joyful? Whatever it is, I know it's going to be meaningful. And one more thing before we wrap up. There are already whispers of a world tour after the album drops. It's not officially confirmed yet, but the way the members are talking about the stage, it's only a matter of time. If they announce tour dates later this year, I promise you this: ticketing chaos is going to return with full force. So if you're already mentally preparing for Ticketmaster wars, make sure you stay updated. HYBE hasn't dropped any specific dates, but based on past patterns, we might get some teaser content by the end of summer or early fall. Okay, ARMY, now it's your turn. Tell me, what do you want to see most from BTS's second act? Which solo project hit you the hardest during the military period? And when that full group stage happens, what's the first song you hope they perform? Let's blow up the comments section like it's 2020 again. I want to hear your thoughts, your hopes, and your theories. Because BTS isn't just coming back, we're coming back with them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your ARMY friends. Let's celebrate this new beginning together. Until next time, this has been Young Buzz. See you in the next video.